Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a brand new video. So as you can see by the title, for today's video we're going to be talking about my 2023 favourites. I've never done anything like this before, so I'm kind of just winging it, and I've got a couple of different categories that we can go through. So it's fashion, food, series, all them kind of things, so I'm excited. So if you guys do enjoy this video, do not forget to like, comment and subscribe, and other than that, let's just get straight into it. So I have a whole list on my phone of different things that I thought we could speak about. So first I thought we could start off with fashion trends. Now a lot of the trends that I've been feeling are a little bit more of the winter than the summer. I feel like I just know how to dress a little bit better in winter. I don't know why, but that's just what my favourites move more towards. There was some things in summer, but I just can't remember like what I was wearing in summertime for whatever reason. But anyway, let's just start. So the first fashion trend I've loved from this year is square toe boots. Now I feel like these have probably been around a little bit longer, but I've just mainly noticed them this year and I'm so here for it. I feel like they just look so classy, so stylish, but they just look so good, but without not a lot of effort. Like, you don't need a lot of effort and you still look good with a square toe boot. Just poking out at the bottom of your jeans, poking out of the bottom of a long dress. I'm just here for the vibes. I feel like they look really good whether you're doing a daytime look or a nighttime look, which is a little bit dressier, but I feel like they're just a good in between, and like I said, effortless, and you can just look like you know what you're doing. You look like you know what you came to do. They're just I just love it. I love them. The next thing is long wool coats. Now I feel like I've only just really been seeing a lot of them these past few weeks. I know H&M have brought out some new ones which are literally stunning, but I love them to be long. So like a long, it's kind of like a trench style. You'll be able to see from the pictures that I'm going to pop on screen. Similar to a trench style, but just like a thick wool material. And I love when they're more structured. I feel like, again, you just look so put together and it's just something so simple. Like, I feel like if you just have a basic outfit on and then you have a structured long wool coat to put over, you look put together. In terms of structured clothing, I've also been loving suits and tailoring. I feel like with a suit or just a blazer or just suit trousers, I feel like they're such a good piece to have in your wardrobe, because I can't tell you, I picked up a Zara blazer at the start of this year. I think it was January, February, and I wear it at least a few times every single month. And I was able to wear it in summer. I'm wearing it now in winter. I just feel like it's so versatile and you can literally wear it any time of the year. And if you do pick up a suit which is matching, so matching jacket and matching trousers, you can make up so many different outfits just with a suit by pairing the blazer with some jeans or pairing the pants with a denim jacket. You can just pair them with so many different things, and I just feel like suits just look so classy and just so stylish. And again, it's something simple. You can just put a basic underneath and you're ready to go. That's another thing that I wanted to speak about, good quality basics. Now I've picked up some good quality basics this year. I found mine on Topshop on ASOS, and I feel like I have used them a lot. I've got my wear out of them, so I feel like they are always staples to have in your wardrobe. A black and white basic t-shirt, long sleeve, short sleeve. As long as you've got them, you can style them so many different ways, as long as you've got them good base layers. So I feel like they are an essential to have in your wardrobe, and I've definitely found some good ones throughout 2023. I've also been loving low waist jeans, low rise jeans. I feel like these have been in longer than just this year, but I've just been loving them this year. I don't know what it is, but I just prefer them so much more than a high-waisted jean. I feel like I'm being a little bit suffocated with a high-waist jean, and I hate that. Like when I'm going out for a meal, I don't want to feel like I can't breathe because I've got a high-waisted jean on. I want to be able to breathe and be able to eat as much food as I want. So low-rise jeans are definitely up there for me, and I really do need to pick up some more because I get so much wear out of them, and I feel like it's good to have different colours, at least a blue and a black. Okay, so my final two fashion trends that I have been loving for 2023, these are also quite recent ones as well. The first one is a fur coat. Fur coats are so popular at this moment in time. Like every single person I'm seeing at Winter Wonderland, fur coat. Going on date night, fur coat. Everyone's got a gorgeous fur coat on, and I love it. And a lot of people have been getting vintage ones, which is also really, really good, and they're just so different as well and just so stylish. I love them. The short cropped ones, the really, really long ones, I just love them. And I feel like they just take an outfit from 0 to 100 literally just with putting that on. They're so stylish, they make you just look expensive, and I'm just here for it. I need to pick one up. I did have a fur coat, but I actually threw it out just because I wanted to step it up a little bit. So I'm definitely on the hunt for a good fur coat at the moment, but I'm so here for the trend, and I just feel like they go with so many different outfits, and I love it. And the last trend is Timberland boots. I feel like they are such a throwback, but they are such a good throwback, and I've seen so many different people styling them, especially around this time of year. I picked some up last week, I think it was, as a little Christmas present. I love them already, and I can't wait to just style them with so many different outfits. I feel like they're just a good quality staple shoe to have, and even though they went out of fashion for such a long time and now they're circling back round again, I feel like they're here to stay for now. I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel like a lot of people are going to be jumping on this, and I'm here for it. You can wear it with cargos, wear it with jeans, whatever other style pant tickles your fancy. Wear them with a dress, wear them with a skirt, and I feel like it kind of gives you that masculine look to an outfit. So if you're wearing baggy jeans and them, I just feel like that combo is so gorgeous. So whilst we're on fashion, let's talk about the clothing brands that I've been loving this year. Something that I wasn't overly into before this year was second-hand shopping pre-loved items and vintage shopping. I think it was around this time last year that I started getting into it, and I'm so happy that I have, because I love finding unique pieces that other people don't have. And I don't want that to sound like I'm being snotty, because I'm here for different trends and a lot of people are going to have the same things, but I like to find unique pieces that I've only got. Do you know what I mean? And the perfect place to find them is places like Vinted, Depop, charity shops, and I've just been loving them, and the prices are so reasonable and the quality is just so good. You would pay that for something which isn't as good quality, and then you would just have to buy it over and over and over again. Whereas if you go down the pre-loved route, you can find good quality clothes for not that expensive, to be fair. So if you haven't shopped for vintage stuff, second-hand stuff, definitely go and take a look, because you'll be surprised. I know that I definitely was. And the other places that I've been loving to shop have been ASOS and Topshop. So obviously Topshop is now on ASOS, it isn't its own thing. So when I've been on ASOS looking at all these gorgeous Topshop pieces, I've just been having a nosy at loads of other bits as well. And ASOS has everything. It is so good. It's got so many different brands, so many different pieces for different body types. I feel like there's something for everyone on there, and I love that. I've also been loving the reclaimed vintage section on ASOS as well. I feel like some of them pieces are really unique, and I feel like not a lot of people know about that. And obviously Topshop, like I just mentioned, I have been loving Topshop this year. I mentioned this in another video before, but when I was younger I couldn't overly afford the stuff in Topshop because I wasn't earning as much money. and I feel like I'm finally wearing the clothes that I've always wanted to wear. I just love the style of the clothes on Topshop. I feel like they're slightly different compared to a lot of other online stores or just any stores in general, and yeah, I feel like that's also up there with one of my top shops. Topshop! Love that. Next, let's move on to beauty products. This year I've been introduced to Refy, and am I obsessed? Yeah, I love Refy. Because I've suffered from acne in the past, I've got quite a bit of scarring on my cheeks, a little bit on my forehead, and I just feel like that is one of the only cream based makeups that doesn't make my makeup and skin go patchy. So like I could wear those on their own and they wouldn't go patchy, and it's just really hard to find. Just with my specific skin type, it just, like, not a lot of cream products go, but the Refy ones do, and I've just been loving the makeup products this year. I've been loving the brow gel, the cream bronzer, the cream blush. The lip gloss is honestly stunning. I wear it in clear and it's just so nourishing. Oh, I just love it. It's not like a sticky texture. It's also kind of feels like a lip oil, and the applicator's like metal at the top, so it just feels really nice when you're putting it on, and just not like sticky and cakey. And I love that in a lip gloss, and that's what Refy has provided, and I love it. And the final beauty product that I've been loving, it's not really a product, but it is the Amazon false eyelashes, so I will show you them. So this is how the eyelashes look. If I can find the link, I will link them for you down below. But when I tell you, when you just give them a little cut, and they are just the perfect end lash, just for that kind of natural, kind of not cat eye vibe, that is just, oh god, it's so cute. Just with a little brown wing and then them lashes on, it just adds a little bit more something than just when you're wearing mascara, and they're just so flattering, and I feel like they look nice on any eye shape, and they are also super affordable, so go and check them out if you haven't already, because you are missing out. Moving on, let's speak about food. Now, probably for the last couple of years I've been obsessed with sushi. I don't know where it's come from, but I am obsessed with it, and just that kind of cuisine, I love it. I'm not sure what it is specifically. I don't know whether it's, I don't want to butcher it, so I'm just not going to say, but that kind of cuisine. So there's a couple of places which I have loved to go and get sushi and gyozas, and oh, just so delicious. So the first one is Firefly, which is in Manchester. It's such a gorgeous place and the food is just amazing. And the other one is Zumuku Sushi. Now Zumuku is, they've got a few different ones, but it's like based all over Manchester. I don't know whether they have them in other places, but I've only noticed them in Manchester because that's where I live. But Zumuku is so good, and it is a little bit more affordable than, say, Firefly. I'd say Firefly is more for like a special occasion, and then Zumuku is a little bit more on the chilled side, but the food is so good. So if you want some good sushi, definitely try those places out. Another place which I've loved as well is Jimmy's Killer Prawns. Now this is in Manchester as well. I'm sure they've got them in other places, other locations, but I'm not 100% on what they are. But the food is just amazing there. Like, they don't just do prawns, but the prawns are just they are so good. So if you've not tried that yet, you need to go and try. It is so good, and the food is also so fresh as well. And you know when you can tell that something is just so fresh, especially seafood, I feel like it's hard, but wow, Jimmy's Killer Prawns is so good. And the last food place is actually, I think it's Jamaican, if I'm not wrong. I've only been there once this year, but it's getting in the 2023 favourites because I enjoyed it that much, and it's called JS Rhythm. I don't know whereabouts it is that it's based, but it's somewhere in Manchester, and wow, it is so good. I love Jamaican food, and it just, oh god, everything was just so good. I had it with all my family, and we've got loads of different bits to be able to try, and it was just so delicious. There was just so many flavours, and I'm a little bit funny about meat sometimes, and all of the meat that we got was just cooked to perfection. Like, there wasn't any bits that I didn't want to eat, any bits that I was a little bit funny about. It was all just so good. And finally, some of the series that I have been loving this year. If you watch any of my recent videos, you will know I am hooked on Gilmore Girls. I am obsessed with it. I was doing my makeup for this video and it was on the laptop just beside me whilst I was getting ready. I'm obsessed with it. It's so good. Just a really easy watch. It's kind of similar to how easy Friends is to watch. It's really light-hearted, just dead easy to watch. It kind of reminds me of me and my mum and my sister, just the relationship that Lorelai and Rory have got, and it's just lovely and it's just heartwarming, and yeah, like I said, a dead easy watch. And the other ones that I have loved are The Morning Show. That was really good. It was a little bit on like the deeper side when you get into it, but that was really good. In an English accent, Lupin, but it's actually in French, so you say Lupin, and that was really good as well. I know some people don't always like to watch things like this, like my family don't, but I didn't mind. So on Netflix they've got Lupin, and it's basically filmed in French. Like, the cast is speaking French, so they have an American voice over the top, so the mouth doesn't match, but I don't really mind that because it was so good. It was just a distraction. Like, I didn't really notice it. So if that bothers you, maybe it's not for you, but it's really good, and you should go watch a trailer on it, because I feel like if I tell you anything that happens, it'll just give it away. So you need to go watch it. And the last two are The Idol and Pose. So good. The Idol is very weird with, and I think it's also weird because it's got Abel in from The Weeknd, and I think it's just weird associating him with his character because he's just a little bit weird in it. But that is really good as well. And Lily Rose Depp is just, oh my god, she's just so beautiful, like wow. And she's a really good actress in it as well. And then the last series that I loved was Pose. This was so good, and it was so, I didn't want to stop watching it, and it was like that with all of them series, to be honest, but Pose was so good. I can't remember when exactly it was based, but it was when drag shows started becoming a thing, and just like all the stories behind it and people's life stories, and oh, it was just really good. And that was also an easy watch as well, but it's very like, that is also on the deeper side as well, so you need to just prepare yourself for something like that. Out of all of them, I would say Gilmore Girls is the easiest, most light-hearted watch out of all of them. Okay guys, so that is all of my 2023 favourites. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you would like something else like this in the future, please let me know. I've never done anything like this before, like I said, so hopefully you guys enjoy, and I will see you all in the next video. Mwah.